let's compare this to what we did last year.
Okay.
Remember the mainstream?
Yeah, I didn't like any of them.
No. The Corona, Bud Light,
Vizzy,
White Claw.
White Claw.
even
No.
White Claw. These up against White Claw, these crush
Way
White
better.
Claw.
Inspired by the adventures of our nurses, therapists, and techs, A Beer with Atlas is the only healthcare traveling, craft beer drinking podcast. Each week, we'll open a few beers, talk about the brewery and the style of beer, and then dive into some research curated specifically for each episode. In the end, we hope each one sounds like a conversation you'd have with your friends while enjoying a few cold ones.
Welcome to another episode of A Seltzer with Atlas. I'm Rich.
I knew you were going to do that.
I'm
I'm Brian, and that's Dolan over there.
Yeah.
I talked over you, Dolan. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
I-
I jumped the gun a little bit.
I'm so excited for this. So
I'm sure you
nervous.
are.
Yeah.
And then joining us this week, recruiter Taina McDonald.
Hello.
So recruiter, part-time bartender too, right? I
Yep.
mean,
or beer tender. if you
beer
like
tender.
that.
Beer tender.
Beer
There
you
tender.
go.
There we
Yep.
go. Makes a lot of sense. I mean, you handle beers virtually every day, but not a seltzer yet.
No.
And virtually every brewery is doing these now.
Virtually they are. Yep.
Kind
Absolutely.
of. So it'll be fun to get your opinion on these.
Yep.
Um,
I'm excited.
All right, we have 3 different craft seltzers to try this week. Right?
Quotes, craft, some of these.
Well, okay, they're by craft
Well,
beer.
kind of,
They're
yes.
craft brewery.
This one, I don't think so, but we'll see. We'll see.
You don't think Golden
No,
Road is a what?
I don't think so, but we'll find out. We'll do a little research.
Okay, all right. I would argue with you, but
Okay.
I know better than that. So, so we have one from Ska Brewing Company in Palisade, Colorado.
Been there, done that one.
Have
that
you
one's
been there?
fun. Well, I've been to the one in Durango,
Okay.
so yeah.
Another one from our friends at Bootstrap, and I can say our friends because I've been there a ton. So
They've taken your money.
they have taken my money. So
Your
I've taken-
friends there now.
taken a lot of liquid from them too.
Good.
So that's how it works. And then finally, Dolan brought in Golden Road Brewing Company Fruit Cart.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm excited mostly for the flavors of this one, of the Golden Road, to
Are
be
you?
quite honest, just from the ones I looked at. Like, I'm a strawberry pineapple person. I like that
Mm.
combination. The cucumber lime, that's a little interesting to me.
Mm-hmm.
Hibiscus lime, I don't know about that. We'll see what we're getting into.
I don't understand. Dolan and I had this conversation this morning. Like the basil, adding basil to a strawberry.
Strawberry basil, yeah.
Right?
I love it.
Really?
I love it, yeah.
I do not. That belongs on pizza, not in a drink.
Okay.
I bet you could make a pretty good balsamic vinegar based pizza with strawberries and chicken and basil.
Ooh, like a
Sounds really good.
salad.
Yeah.
It's a salad pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look,
We haven't even drank anything
this
yet. We're
isn't-
talking about pizza.
This
Oh my
isn't
gosh.
Pizza Ranch. We're not making
Oh.
right. We're not making. Okay. All right, let's start with we go 5%, 4.5%, 4%. So 5% with Ska, 4.5% with Bootstrap, and 4% with Golden Road.
Where are we going to start here?
Let's start with the
All right.
heavy.
Let's
one.
just start opening because we
All
got it's like Christmas morning over
I know,
here.
right? I,
This says lip up fatty.
It sure says that. Yes, it does.
I'm excited about. Okay, so 3 different flavors of this one:
go.
hibiscus lime, black raspberry, and what's that one you got?
Blood
there?
orange.
I got blood orange over here.
Oh, okay.
Oh God, this is everything I don't like.
It already smells. Black raspberry already smells like synthetic raspberries.
Well,
Whoa.
there's a reason for that.
Whoa, this smells. What is that? Wait a minute. Wait, okay, put your 1980s hat on.
Okay.
Okay.
That's usually on, but
Smell the black raspberry.
I don't want to smell that one.
What cereal is this? Smell it. What is that? It's
Cereal.
an 80s
It's
cereal.
almost Frankenberry.
Maybe that's
It's
what it
close,
is.
but
Maybe
the
Trix.
raspberry.
that's what it is.
Ooh,
Trix.
Trix.
It is Trix cereal.
Tricks.
That's exactly what
I
it
wish
is.
this had the lime that Trix has.
All right, black raspberry. You got lime.
I've got the blood orange.
Yeah, blood orange is what I'm going with.
Okay, it's a seltzer.
Yeah, it's not as sweet as I was
It is
anticipating.
not.
Nope. I'm a fan of the not sweet.
Brian.
I'm sad.
Why are you sad?
I'm not a seltzer person. We're staring down the barrel of about 50 of these today.
Look, this is the second year we've done these, too.
That doesn't mean I'm changing my attitudes.
Look, if I can love stouts, not that I love these, but, right?
It's the bubbles. It's just the bubbles of it. That's what it is with
We
me.
get carbonated beers, though. I mean, that's...
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. After we try all these, maybe I'll love them.
Maybe.
I'll be so hammered it won't matter.
Well,
I picked up a glass from that shelf over there. I'm pretty sure this glass hasn't been used in a long time.
Yeah?
So I'm getting seltzer with a little bit of dust on the
Ooh,
side.
yum.
Sounds delicious.
Pretty good.
it's a dead fly in there, maybe.
There was lime in the hibiscus lime one. I'll give it
Okay.
credit.
I'm going in on that one right now.
Yeah, that's the one I'm drinking right now. That
All
one
right.
is really good.
So Ska Brewing Company is located at 144 South Klug Avenue in Palisades, Colorado.
Mm-hmm.
You said there's one in Durango as well?
Yes.
This is on their website. You know how much I love,
Yeah.
or whatever. And I've always liked them anyway, but this was actually on their website. Somewhere out in Colorado, in the year 1995, two guys named Dave and Bill learned that while they loved gulping down good beer, they weren't yet old enough to buy it.
I mean, that is a problem.
They figured out an answer to their quandary. Would appear if they drank enough and listened to enough thinking music, also known as ska music. On the second Skater day of Skatember, it hit them. If they brewed their own beer, they'd have all the beer that they could ever want. And while they were at it, why not brew the most magnificent suds ever quaffed in their neck of the woods, or any other neck for that matter? These guys, I would hang out with
Next
these guys.
level.
I would totally hang out with these guys.
Surprised they didn't say that was ever scoff. Knee slapper.
Knee slapper.
Yeah, I like that. Most kids, what are they going to do? They might go to the store and
Sure.
maybe they'll have a fake ID, boring. Maybe they'll just steal it, put in their coat. That's been played out. How about we just brew our own?
We're going to make our own. Look,
Good for you.
It's super easy to steal it from your dad's fridge.
Yeah, anybody can do that.
We're going to cobble together some brewing
This is like
equipment.
science homework. This is like extra credit. These kids should be like awarded a brewery.
Well, they have one.
There they
so,
go.
They did
cheers.
it.
Yeah, good job.
They discovered chemistry in their own way. I mean,
They were one of the first West Coasty IPAs I loved. Modus Operandi. Oh my gosh. I bought these cans so many times.
That's the one where they're like,
Green can.
and they're like walking and they have the hop heads, right? It looks like from
I
the
think
Quentin Tarantino movie.
Reservoir Dogs? No.
Yes, it's not it.
No, they're ska dancing on the can. It's green. It's good. And
Ska dancing.
they also have a orange, blood orange version of that.
Been known to ska dance a few times.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Yep.
To the mighty, mighty Boss Tones.
Oh,
Boy,
we'll-
if we had that playing right now.
We'll talk about them.
Okay. I hate to even ask this, but can I have a shot of that blood orange? I just want to try one other flavor.
The lime is refreshing.
See, it wasn't.
I like the lime. It's
the
very
lime
refreshing.
one is my favorite so far. I haven't had the black raspberry yet, but
I'm just doing shots.
The black raspberry doesn't taste like Trix, but it smells like it.
Isn't that weird how that happens sometimes? That's
Yep.
so weird. Yeah.
Well, where should we start? What do you want to talk about?
Do you have
got
any
more
ska
stuff?
research? Because I'd love to talk about ska music.
You know, just what's in the noggin. I didn't know we were doing ska, so no, I don't.
Let me hit the ska music
All right,
first,
you hit
and
us
then
up.
if you not, then we'll move on to seltzer. If
I
you've
do
got
have some of that, yeah.
Okay, so I just wrote down ska bands that I like, and I'm going to,
go.
and I'm gonna promote. Taina, are you a music fan?
I am.
Okay, favorite genre of music then is that not ska
Not
music?
ska. Not ska.
No,
Not ska.
and that's okay. All right, so maybe this will be interesting. Maybe you've heard of these bands, maybe you haven't.
I'd like to learn though.
My first one, the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones.
Duh.
Right.
I knew you were going to say that one too.
Come on.
it's the only ska band that I've listened to thoroughly.
There you go.
I played them at my wedding. Like, it's just,
What was their song? Royal Oil?
Oh, that's one of them.
That's a good track.
I remember, much like before we started recording, you remember things in your life.
Yeah.
When I got Question the Answers for the first time.
Yeah.
Like, I remember that. And I turned that on, I'm like, what the hell? They're playing a trombone and a trumpet, and then you watch the video, and there's just a guy dancing on stage.
Yeah. I mean, Parliament did that too, except he was in a diaper.
Well, that was Bootsy, wasn't it?
No.
No? Okay. Bootsy wore a diaper.
They all probably wore a diaper at some point.
Second favorite, Operation Ivy.
That's old school.
Old school.
That's like pre-Green Day.
Pre-Rancid,
Yeah.
pre-Green Day.
Yeah.
Yes. That's what those guys listen
I remember the white T-shirt with the green letters and the guy with the hat. That was like sophomore in high school. That was a big shirt.
When you wore, I had a very similar shirt to
Yeah.
that. No one knew what it was, but you were the coolest guy.
Yeah.
Totally. Maybe. Okay, here's another one. Bim Scala Bim.
That sounds like a villain on Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, it could be. Or it's a pretty decent ska band, too.
Okay.
I saw them, they played on the street in Lawrence many, many years ago.
Yeah. I've never heard of that. Never heard of that one before.
The Specials. You ever heard of the Specials? Mm-hmm. They're ska.
British, right?
I believe so. Here's one that Dolan might have heard of. Goldfinger.
I have heard of Goldfinger.
Goldfinger?
One of their best albums recorded at the bowling alley place here in Omaha.
Oh, at the Ranch Bowl.
Yeah.
They recorded one there?
Yeah, they have a recording studio in there. It's all covers, like an EP. So like 8 tracks on it. It's pretty good. I like it.
And then finally, Real Big Fish.
Yeah.
I enjoy me some Real Big Fish.
Funny story about Real Big Fish.
You hit me and then I'll hit you. Go
All
ahead.
right. I've never heard Real Big Fish. I've heard of them. Maybe I've heard parts of it. I don't know. But I've never actually sat down, remembered listening to them, and having a thought about them. But one night on Dolan's bar hopping adventures,
Okay.
my wife said, "Okay, time to go home." I said, "Okay, I think you're right." So we get in the Uber, and that's the last thing I remember.
Sure.
And apparently, the entire Uber ride home, I argued with the Uber driver that Real Big Fish is the worst band in the world.
Wow. Not Blink 182.
Not Blink-182.
Real Big Fish.
And she was like, "Yeah, you kept saying Real Big Fish is, ass and whatever." And I was like, I've never even actually sat down and listened to them. So Drunk Dolan has an opinion. I do not.
Wow. It's like an alter ego. for
Yeah.
him. Drunk
Yeah.
Dolan.
I knew the drummer from Real Big Fish for a
Really?
while.
Really?
He was
Really?
from Lincoln, yeah. And he played with him. He toured with him for a while. So
Okay, I got to tell you, after trying all three of these, I rather enjoyed them.
I mean, it was better. It's been better than some I've had for sure.
Hibiscus lime is my favorite.
I agree with you. Yes.
Yep.
Well, I like the
blood orange isn't
smell.
bad.
I like the smell of the black raspberry.
Me too.
But
Yes.
We'll just leave it at that.
leave it at that. So,
Yeah.
there we go. All right, so hit me with some seltzer knowledge, and we'll move into.
I feel like it's we should time it just right. Here's some seltzer information. Okay,
They didn't make the.
that's seltzer.
Wait here, wait. Here.
Oh
Wait.
boy,
Oh,
oh
boy.
God.
No, still didn't do it.
Oh, here, let me just superimpose it.
Perfect. That's what we're looking for. All right. So, if you know anything about home brewing, you know that there are a million books and recipes.
Of course.
And clone recipes on the internet. You can get your pH just right. Like it's all out there. So I found this information on this book that has just come out. And the guy that wrote it, his name is Chris Colby. He's written at least 2 or 3 other craft beer books, I guess. He's a beer writer and like homebrew enthusiast type of dude.
Okay.
The title of the book is How to Make Hard Seltzer, Refreshing Recipes for Sparkling Libations. This is more targeted at small breweries or homebrew folks, that sort of thing. This is not for Budweiser.
No.
This book.
Okay.
And then we talk a little bit about the market itself. So here's why this book is, I guess, popular with people that are making these now. $3 billion industry in 2020, right? Is that the stats you found?
Oh, yes. It gets crazier from there, actually.
Here's what I thought was crazy for me. This is craft beer drinkers. That's us,
Yeah.
I would say,
Yeah.
who drink a seltzer at least once a month. In 2018,
Okay, yeah.
that was 49%.
Whoa. So 2 years ago,
Yes.
craft beer drinkers did drink at least one of these per month.
Yes.
49%.
Yes. Last year, well, actually, in 2019, so that was 2018.
Yep.
2019 is 70%.
Yeah, okay.
I'm assuming last year it might have even been more than that.
Oh, it's
and
more
it's
than
probably,
that. Yeah.
I hate to say I'm one of those now. I
yeah.
didn't want to be, but here we are. So
So Taina, as a craft beer drinker, right? I mean, I know how we are.
Yes,
Do you buy the White Claw, Truly, any of those?
I
too?
do. Yep. I buy the seltzers. They've got some good ones out there. As long as they're not overly sweet, I like them.
They got to have a little bit of flavor to them too.
Well, yeah,
like
there's
the,
flavor,
the
but not
Corona
sweet.
one has no flavor at all. We did that last year, and I still sticks in my head. Like,
Yeah.
this tastes like air.
I think we almost cried over that one.
We did
was
because we
pretty
wanted.
bad.
It smelled so good.
Yeah, it did. I like this one, whatever I just poured here. Sparkalicious. There's actually some color.
So the Bootstrap, the ones
Yeah.
from Bootstrap, which first of all, their artwork, their can work is amazing.
Yes.
It is cool.
Very good.
Yeah.
Is this the one with a little bit of juice in it? I don't have a
5% juice, which
okay.
gives it the color, so
Right.
it's not clear.
I just poured a Cosmo. Cranberry orange.
Yeah,
I'm going with the grapefruit.
and I had the cherry and orange.
Here's one of the reasons why this is a big deal for homebrew people right now. The last 2 years. Costs about $100 to get you a kit set up to make 5 gallons. That's a lot.
Wow.
Okay,
Right? And you can
Okay.
change, obviously,
Wow.
the ABV. Like this one right here, we're looking at 4. This
Yeah.
is we're drinking 5 now.
4.5.
4.5. We were drinking
Scott was
5.
5. Yep.
I mean, you can punch them up. I think Dolan's favorite's 8%, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the PBR strong seltzers.
There you go. So you can, toy with that as much as you want, but you're still, 5 gallons, so $20.
Okay, give me.
Gallon.
You said that's a lot. That's not a lot of money for a
No,
home brewer, right? I
right.
mean, that's a lot of brew.
Yes.
Okay.
That's a lot of bang for your buck,
Gotcha.
so to speak, because like a good IPA, you're going to spend $30-$40 just on hops, right?
Right.
For a homebrew kit. And also the other big thing with this, it takes 60 to 90 minutes to make one. So like on a
That's
home
it?
homebrew day that we make, and like a double IPA or something, let's say, if we're using like not whole cone, but whatever pellets,
Right.
we're still talking 3.5, 4 hours, maybe in double batch. You're talking like almost all day to brew a beer. Whereas this, you're like, okay, well, it's halftime of the game. Why don't I just whip this up?
It takes longer to make chili than it does.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's another reason. So
Wow.
this is why you will see these literally everywhere.
Wow. Yeah, I was gonna say because some of the craft seltzers I've had, on draft, I'm paying the same price for a regular beer.
Yeah.
But that's what I was going to say. Like, okay, so let's say our favorite brewery had their own seltzer, right? It's called the Cross Seltzer or whatever. I don't even know.
Sure.
Right.
Right.
So it's got to be equal to or maybe slightly more than their least expensive. So let's say Tan Limes is $6 a pour or whatever. This has got to be $6 too, right?
Right.
You don't want somebody just automatically defaulting to the $4 pour.
No.
Regardless, right? So
Makes sense.
yeah.
Unless you give them a 6-ounce glass.
Well, look, if I only had 6 ounces of this, I'd be like, what?
What's the point?
Come on.
Yeah.
6.
This
Unless it
one?
was 6 ounces of the 8%er.
Then maybe.
Okay.
Then yes.
Sure.
Fermentation 1 week.
That's it.
That's it. So very quick,
Yep.
painless, fairly inexpensive as far as home brewing things go.
Can we prove that and get the system in here and we just
A
start
little
making that
pilot
here?
system, maybe we could.
I think so.
Try
I
it
think
out.
we've approved weirder things, quite
on the-
honestly. So.
Is it still
Okay.
on the cart in the back of there across drain? Can we roll it out? They won't even know, will they?
Yeah,
I will
we're-
say this is infinitely better than the last one. This
I-
tastes like actually good stuff.
Yes, I would agree.
I almost wonder if the introduction of juice has something to do with that.
So
So it's,
knocked down the bubbles for me, which
Yep.
is amazing.
look, it's Bootstrap, and Bootstrap does amazing beers. So
Okay, so they should know, huh?
you would think.
Yeah, I would think that if you make real good beer, you probably make real good everything else, would be my guess. Your standards are probably high.
Sometimes, yeah, I'd say sometimes.
Has everyone had the cherry orange so far?
I think cherry
No.
orange is my favorite so far.
Yep.
Okay. The grapefruit was really good, I thought.
I had the Cosmo.
I'm not super impressed with Cosmo.
That's the one I'm having.
Yeah, nope. Cherry orange. I think that one is my favorite on this one for sure.
Let's talk about locally made seltzers.
Okay.
Okay, so we're starting to get back in the world again. I've been to 2 breweries outside both times in the last month.
Yep.
I went to a new place out west, Bearded.
The Bearded Brewer.
Oh, yeah.
And that was
Just
the
so recent.
best
Yeah.
seltzer I've ever had in my life. I bought a Crowler. I don't like seltzer. I hate it.
I can't say I tried that there.
Oh my gosh.
I've heard that's his thing, and that's not embarrassing. Like that's just that it's
That's
that
probably
good.
his third thing, from what I know of the dude. But
Yeah.
they make it one that has actual fruit juice and real sugar. It's canned, so you can only drink it there. It's a 12-ounce can, and that was the best thing I've ever. It was like pulpy, and it looked like an actual grapefruit juice in a glass. Like
Wow.
it had that sort of look and smell and flavor to it. And then they had some that was on tap that you could get a Crowler of, which I did. It was a little bit even fruitier. It was blue. Tasted like blue Kool-Aid. It was amazing.
Blue
So,
flavor is the best flavor.
Blue flavor.
Yeah.
Guess I'm
Just-
trying that tonight.
That's,
Just beats purple flavor.
I don't argue with it. I don't argue with blue flavor. Right. I mean,
Yeah.
that's- Right.
So that's the place I've had them here in town.
Okay.
If you're looking for one, I strongly recommend it. And their patio is right across the street from what's the pizza place?
Little Caesars.
Yeah, $5
There you go. Go
pizza.
get a $5 pizza. You could take it over there, couldn't you?
I would
And-
assume so. Yeah, they didn't have no food. So
Right up the street from my house, so I'm gonna check it out tonight.
Right.
There
yeah.
you go.
That's not too far from my house too.
Yeah.
So. I have a question though on this, and maybe this is a
Okay.
this is a homebrewer question. So, are you using hops in this at all?
Yes.
Okay, then how are you fighting secondary fermentation because there's fruit juice in here? Because
question.
shouldn't these
Yeah.
explode?
Good question.
Right?
Yeah.
I listen to Scott sometimes. Sometimes.
It depends on when you adding that juice in. I think a lot of the issue, because that's the reason why at the Bearded place you can't take them out, is because it's canned there and that's it.
That was the problem with the one koala
Koala
tears,
tears.
because they added the juice afterwards.
Yes.
Then
The
I think I
watermelon
can-
one.
The watermelon.
Then I
Oh,
think you
that
can
one was
kick up
good.
stuff.
It was good.
Yeah, you couldn't go below or above 40 degrees on that one.
And that happens, yeah. A lot of places have those issues too. And they do make a big, nice, sticky mess. when
Oh,
they
I'm
explode.
sure.
So
Yeah.
that'd be my guess. But as far as this goes, I think these are outstanding. I wish I could get them. I would actually buy this and have it at my house for some folks if they wanted to try this.
Have you been to Bootstrap?
No.
No, you have not. And you haven't been to Colorado So Bootstrap Brewing
Not
is-
this one, huh?
No. They're located at 142 Pratt Street in Longmont, Colorado. And that's important because there's 2 other breweries around there, namely Left Hand. You don't want to walk. You could ride a bike.
Could you
A
get one of those
scooter?
rickshaw
A
bike
scooter?
things? Have somebody pedal you?
You could, yes. Yeah, you get a lime scooter.
lime
You could
scooter.
make it in between the
Bird.
two.
Spin.
A bird,
Perfect.
yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that close. Now, it's kind of industrial, so I don't know if you'd really want to ride one of those scooters there, but I mean, you could.
I did it in Chicago. I went 4 miles.
Those things are great.
Yeah.
Here's what's interesting. I got a couple of interesting things on Bootstrap. They've done things a little bit different since the very beginning. Their can art is unbelievable. Like the art on all of their beers is awesome. Bootstrap released this product in 2020, and they include a 12 can party pack featuring 5 of their craft beers and 6 of these seltzers. So a mixed pack.
Wait,
So let's say you're
that's
going
11. Where's the 12?
I'm sorry. So 5, 6, 7, 7. So my bad. My math was bad.
Oh, 7 and 5. Okay.
7 and 5. Yeah, I'm sorry.
I was like, wait, what? Somebody already drank one? What?
Well, it's only 11 pack, right?
Yeah.
It's, you drink one,
Pay extra for the 11 pack?
maybe.
It's okay. Mathing is hard.
Math is hard. Yeah. So if you're going to like a party or something, you don't know who's going to
Yes,
be there.
a
whatever.
barbecue.
I've got beers for me because I like the craft beer, but maybe there's somebody else there that likes the seltzers, and here you go.
Yeah.
Is your wife a seltzer fan?
Kind of.
Ish?
Yeah, ish.
Yeah.
Mine
Yeah.
is. Mine is definitely a seltzer fan.
I've never seen that before. A mix of two different things.
Oh my goodness, the
grapefruit?
the grapefruit.
That's what I got.
The grapefruit's off the charts.
I think the grapefruit is my favorite. And then cherry orange. I actually haven't had the cranberry orange yet.
You should hear it.
All right.
Bring that one over here, the cherry thing.
Here's the other thing that's interesting about Bootstrap. Okay, so this past August, so August 2020, Bootstrap co-owners and founders Steve and Leslie Kakzeus, Kakzeus, Kakzeus.
That's not a name.
Yeah, well, I don't know. It's theirs.
Okay.
Added 2 notable Colorado craft brewery names to their team. Jeff Hess, former regional director of national accounts at Canarchy. Remember Canarchy? We talked about those guys. And he's joined as director of sales. And Dale Kachis, I should know this because I believe I've talked to this guy before.
Oh.
Yes, of Oscar Blues.
Yeah.
The founder of Oscar Blues has now joined Bootstrap.
Wow.
Oh,
That's pretty legit.
Yeah, that's a good get.
Yeah. I mean, if you got to compete with Avery, New Belgium, Odell,
Yeah.
Places like that in Colorado, I mean, you're right there.
Yeah, that's true.
You need a name. Not that they haven't made a name for themselves already, but adding a name like that is
Yeah, it's just good to have
smoking
all that
good.
knowledge,
It
Right.
makes you reputable, I guess.
totally. With a total of 8,821 barrels produced in 2020, Bootstrap Brewing saw a 25.7% growth that year, with a 541% increase in barrels produced since they opened in 2015. 541%.
wow.
That seems like a lot.
Because their beers are just good. Their IPAs are fantastic.
If you don't make good
Nice.
IPA in Colorado, you got to get out.
Then you
think so.
probably don't belong there. Or stout.
True.
I mean, I guess you got left hand.
I got winter
Yeah.
time.
You
I
know.
guess.
So there you go.
All right, I might be changing my opinion on seltzers a little bit
This
because this is good.
This one right here, these from Bootstrap might be the most different ones that we've had. Most different. I guess most different. Yeah, that's
Differenter. You
Different.
wanted that one?
different
Yeah.
than we've ever had before.
Well,
I like that one.
here we go.
The grapefruit is great. Holy cow, that's
Yeah, I
great.
really.
The grapefruit
like
is
that
really
one.
good.
Golden Road.
Okay,
Let me pull up my information.
why don't you think they're craft? Is this the Sam
Well-
Adams argument? They're too big or whatever.
They're from California, correct?
Well,
they're-
I'm not going to hold that
I-
against them.
You
Right.
know what? I just thought maybe I read somewhere that Budweiser owned them.
You know, they did kind of come out of nowhere with their Mango Cart lager.
Which is a great beer.
It's awesome.
Yes.
But it did I don't know. I guess I just started noticing them in stores last year.
It just seemed weird that they were here.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, just like that.
Yeah.
Bam.
Right.
Yeah.
They have a good IPA. I won't deny it. Okay,
haven't
here's what I
had
have
their
about them. It tells me the hops that they use, which I like that.
Okay.
So the strawberry pineapple, for instance,
That one? Okay, yes.
allegedly has nugget in it, which is one of my hops. I
Really?
like. Yeah.
Really?
So,
Nugget hops.
yep. 2-row malts, just like a beer. 4%. Fresh strawberries and pineapples.
The cucumber lime instantly smells like cucumber.
Cucumber.
Oh, that's good.
Like instantly.
Probably
smells-
like the cucumber lime Gatorade. Maybe.
And I'm not generally a fan of cucumber
That has
in
like
my
zero
drink.
bubbles.
Oh, none. No. Even
So,
and I poured it hard.
The
too.
ska one was like alt bubbles.
Yep.
And this one, no bubbles. Interesting.
That is fantastic.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
Really?
Lime.
Dolan picked a winner.
A little cucumber at the end to kind of smooth it out. Not that many.
Awesome.
You may like these more.
All right, we'll see.
I'm going in on the strawberry pineapple.
That
So-
one was a little too sweet for me.
Was it?
Really? Okay. Man, I love a good
Whoa.
limes anything.
All right, let's try it.
A lot of strawberry color in
Yes.
this one. It looks
Yep.
like juice.
It looks like juice.
It does look like juice.
Yeah.
Hey, let's talk about why the research I have doesn't play to this episode. Should we talk about that real quick?
Let's talk about that. Why is that, Brian?
Well, we have this working list that we use.
Yes.
And we talk about, when we get beers sent to us or someone brings one back from vacation or whatever, and we kind of sculpt out what we're going to do.
We got Microsoft Teams.
Yeah, that's where we use this. And we were kind of doing like a summer series.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And summer suds, if you will.
Sure.
Oh, I like that.
Oh, I
Okay,
like that a
branded.
lot. Yeah.
And we had written down, there was this summer retro Bud Light tie-dye design that we had eyed our eyes on. We just like saw it and we were like, let's do those.
I thought we were going to do
And we
that.
wrote it down.
I thought.
And I researched it, and then I got here today, and we don't have it.
So I have the story behind that.
Oh, here we go.
Okay.
Here we go.
Let me drink this while I listen.
All right. So as I'm in a band, I play music for fun. We try to be famous, I guess. Check us out on Spotify. We're called Public Figure. Okay.
And I got a
Anyways,
video on YouTube.
Nice little plug.
anyways, so I had it in my fridge, and I said I'm gonna save one of each flavor,
Yeah.
and I stuck one of each flavor in the door of my fridge. And then I said, hey, guys, I have beers, as you do at band practice.
You have to.
in the fridge.
Or the instruments don't work.
Feel free to pull from them.
Mm-hmm.
And then by the end of the night, I looked in the fridge, and they were all gone.
And so was the ketchup, which was weird.
And my leftover Chinese.
Yeah.
You know what was left, though?
Oh, no.
The chili beer from Colorado that
Oh.
we'll do in the future.
Lucky.
So,
Spoiler alert,
future-
it's coming.
Yeah, it's coming. But yeah, so it's like those. I don't know. I might cut this out if this is inappropriate, but this is. Have you guys seen the Soviet Union memes? Where it's like, the band members like, "Hey, I bought a new van," and then it's just the Soviet Union sign, and it's like our van.
Oh, yes.
So
I've
that's
seen that, yes.
exactly what happened to the Bud
These
Light
were our
seltzers.
beers.
So,
Yeah.
for someone Dolan's age, that's
Yeah.
the hammer and sickle,
Yes.
right? I mean, that's,
Yes.
yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, as any good podcaster will do, you got to pivot.
Totally.
So here we go. We're going to pivot.
Okay.
Today, behind the curtain, we're recording this June 16th.
Correct.
2 days ago, guess what hits the market? Those same seltzers
Okay.
in an ice pop form.
What?
Popsicles. Yes.
What?
What?
Now,
Yep.
they've had frozen alcoholic popsicles at Costco.
Yeah.
I can't say popsicles. That's branded too.
Oh, yeah.
Trademark. All right. Ice
Frozen
pops,
ice.
liquid things with booze in them, right? So
Okay.
Budweiser says, hey, let's do that too.
Of course.
So they're the same flavors. So we're going to talk about them because you can go get these right now in the store if they're not sold out. Seltzer
I haven't
frozen icicles.
What?
June 14th, they hit the market. 5% ABV, just like the can. So you can just slam a whole bunch of popsicles and you'll be fine. It's a 12-pack, just like the drink.
Perfect.
So we would
Okay.
have had cherry limeade,
Yep.
everyone's favorite blue raspberry, and then summer ice, which is lemon, cherry, blueberry, and
Bomb
delicious.
Bomb Pop?
Oh, bomb.
Bomb
Okay,
Pop.
yeah.
Or like the Smirnoff Ice, I guess.
There you go,
Get-
one of
Yep.
those.
Oh,
Like
maybe.
those pranks
Yeah.
when you're getting iced.
Oh, you got iced. Oh, we know about ice, don't we?
Yeah.
100 calories, 1 gram of sugar, 5% ABV.
1 gram of sugar.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's 100 calories on this one we're doing right now, Golden
Okay.
Road.
Okay.
So real fast, since we don't have it, but I wrote it down and it was interesting to me. I went through the history of tie-dye because those were tie-dyed cans.
They were tie-dye cans.
Right, and that seems to be summery thing, maybe a concert or a festival.
Yes.
You buy your own tie-dye.
Oh,
so
it's coming back. Tie-dye is
Hard.
It is coming back.
everywhere.
Yes.
Yes.
That's how you find these
That's-
seltzers.
follow a
tie-dye.
guy in a tie-dye shirt.
Yeah. Well, no.
Oh,
Right.
The box is tie-dye.
Oh, the box is tie-dye.
Oh,
Tie-dye, they say, never goes away. It's always just there in the background, just waiting to pop back out. It was first popularized here in the 60s, 1960s, obviously, the old Summer of Love, 68, 69, Woodstock, that sort of thing, right? The term tie-dye shows up in print tied and dyed in 1941.
Because you tie it
And then you dye it.
dip it. And
Yes.
okay.
And then before that, it was tied, Tied, and dyed, Died, in 1909 by this guy named Charles Pellow. and he was a researcher and like a professor at Columbia University, and he did all this like historical research. He was a history guy that focused on fabrics, which sounds super interesting.
Wait. His name was Pillow.
Pellow, Pellew. He created the My Pillow. No, not that guy.
No, we know that guy.
So he was interested in like the designs and the patterns of tie-dye because there's, you can do traditional things. And here's why this is around, or this is what he was kind of studying. So the earliest example they could find, 5th century China, this techniques were used.
Okay.
And then pre-Columbian in Peru, 500 to 810 AD, tie-dye was a thing.
Okay.
In, I think it was Cambodia, it was like a real big tribal thing. Here's the terms for it. In Japan, it's called shiboru.
Okay.
Indonesia, it's called jumpatan. India, bandani. Thailand is mumdi, M-U-M-D-E-E. And then still today, probably the most popular place you'll see it other than like, I don't know, the United States and England maybe, Africa, West Africa, Nigeria, that sort of place. So it's very much, at least in there, what I was reading about it, different tribes have different designs and color patterns, almost like a military outfit or uniform.
Okay.
So like you could see somebody wearing a dress and you'll know where they're from because of the pattern or the color, that sort of thing. So it's like a clothing identifier for where you're from in this place.
Okay.
So that's been something that has been going on, 1,000 years, I guess, because
Makes
you can
sense.
use dyes out of just about, dead bugs and dirt and whatever you want. But
Any berry ever.
all that
Plant
stuff.
roots.
So
And, yeah.
that is the real fast version of tie-dye.
Nice.
Wow.
So I'm fascinated, but just in a business sense, how quickly this took over, how quickly it was introduced, and all of a sudden now it's a thing and everybody accepts it, right?
Yeah.
It is taking up market share in beer coolers everywhere.
Yes.
Which, okay, fine. I get it. Like, you got to answer the market. And this is the answer to the market. There is, so specifically in one grocery store that I go to, a whole aisle, refrigerated on both sides. Used to be all beer. So domestics on the left, craft on the right.
Sure.
Now it's domestics halfway on the left, seltzer the other half, craft on the right.
Yeah.
Okay. It has taken up half of the domestic shelf space.
Even in the tall boy area,
Yeah.
Like I remember when I was working at the gas station, there was, all beer on there, but now it's literally half beer, half seltzers, especially the White Claws. They're everywhere.
It's
those tall
interesting
boys.
you mentioned that. So you go to, who are the big boys, right? Who are the ones that really control the market? White Claw and Truly control the lion's share of the hard seltzer market, 75% as of June of last year.
Wow.
And I didn't like
70.
any
Wow.
of those, so
I don't mind the White Claw too much.
And that's last year. Like I'm curious what it is this year, because I feel like there's twice the amount of people making seltzers, maybe 3 times the amount of people making
Yeah.
seltzers now.
I think based on Brian's research, anybody can do it. Like,
Yeah.
why don't you do it?
Right.
My
Right.
favorite, honestly, is High Noon. I don't know if you consider that a seltzer though, because it's
Yeah.
vodka and fruit juices. So I don't really know, but that's
canned
my
cocktail?
go-to. Yeah, like I guess.
Yeah.
Noon.
That's a whole different market.
It
There
might
too,
be.
right?
I
Yeah.
feel like though that the seltzers really bridged the gap into the canned cocktails, because you had the seltzers and then all of a sudden everybody's like, well, guess what? I just put a Moscow Mule in a can.
Yep.
And I put,
So Goldman Sachs recently stated that they expect the hard seltzer market to reach 30 billion with a B in sales by 2025.
Wow.
That's not that far away.
No.
Like, that's 4 years. That's 3.5 years, right, away. That's
Yeah.
not that far. The hard seltzer industry hit 4.1 billion sales in 2020, up from 400,000 in 2018. So they were irrelevant in 2018.
Yeah.
And now they're 4.1 billion this year.
Wow.
Shocking.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. But you're answering a piece of the market, right? I mean, it's not everybody. I know this is shocking for us.
I don't want to hear it.
Not everybody likes craft
No.
beer. right? I mean, they're not
True.
smart, right? I don't understand them.
Yeah.
I don't get it,
My mom's one of them. I don't get it.
right?
Okay,
But
I feel like when people say they don't like craft beer, they just haven't had one that they like.
that's exactly right.
Because there's
That's
so,
exactly what I was going to say.
There's so much out there. I mean,
True.
you just got to look for the flavor profiles that you like.
The watermelon one.
I
tastes
didn't like
a-
that. That's what I poured.
That is a Jolly Rancher.
I'm not a fan.
No,
Really?
I'm
No.
not a huge fan. The cucumber lime though,
that one was good.
That one
that
was
one's really
legit.
good. Yeah.
This
I saw
one
it.
I don't
Yeah.
like.
There's still some over there. I may take one and
The
put
cucumber
it
lime,
in
my
pocket
favorite on
for
that one.
later.
All right.
Maybe.
Oh boy. All right. Here's my last piece because it's summertime and I like music. I'm forcing this on us.
Sweet.
I researched for this month of shows that we're doing a summer song. Right? There's always a song of the summer. I don't know what it was last year. Dolan, do you know?
The song of the summer
Yeah.
last year.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's usually
maybe
like the big pop song.
Yeah, maybe like maybe
Billie
like
Eilish or something.
"Don't Start Now" by Dua Lipa.
There you go.
Yeah.
I don't doubt that was a song.
I mean,
Sure.
apparently.
He might as well have spoke German there. I have no idea what he said.
Dua Lipa is amazing. I mean,
Sure. We'll take your word for it.
yeah.
Yep.
All right,
Yeah.
here's what I got though for us, maybe a little older than Dolan folks. Here's a song, "Summer Breeze" by Seals and Crofts. You know that one?
Summer breeze.
Summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind.
1972
Okay, yeah.
came out. The single came out 9 days before the album. That's how they used to do it, Dolan.
Weird.
Wow.
They would
didn't-
drop the single before the album.
Well, only a few days. Not like it is now, where they're like, okay, here's 9 months from now, we're going to put our album out. Here's the first song. And then by the time the album comes out, 8 of the tracks are singles.
Okay.
That's not how they used to do it. Reached number 6 on the Billboard charts. Came out, like I said, 9 days before the album release. Pretty popular. Pretty chill song. It's like a summer night song.
It's a
right?
yacht rock song.
It is found on some yacht rock playlists, including one I've created. But, that's a different story. Isley Brothers. Have you heard their version?
I have not.
It's a little bit funky. It's got more guitar, some fuzz on the guitar. They played it on Soul Train in 1974. Check out that version if you can.
Oh, okay.
Dolan. And then this one you might be familiar with. Maybe you're not. 1993. This is more your area. I'm
Yeah.
guessing.
Oh, yeah.
August of 93.
Okay, yes.
Typo Negative.
Oh,
Summer Breeze.
no. They did not cover
Yes.
this.
Yes, they
Are you
did.
kidding me?
And in fact,
Not heard
they were
that.
going to rewrite the lyrics, and they got, I think it was Seals, to do it with them. They were both in this, they joined this religious thing prior to the album coming out. So they're this, religion. They would talk about it, after the concert. Like, if you went to their show, you could stick around. They'd be like, hey, here's why you should join our weird religion thing.
Typo Negative had their own religion.
No, Seals and Cross. So throughout the whole time, they had this religious kind of thing that they were doing. So
okay.
everybody they would meet, they would try to get him involved.
Okay.
So Typo Negative wants to rewrite the lyrics. They want to use the music, rewrite the lyrics.
Okay.
And then the guys from the band were like, this
No.
is objectionable.
Right.
It is offensive. You cannot use the lyrics. So they had to use the original lyrics.
Okay.
So there is a cover version, Typo Negative, Summer Breeze, 1993.
I
It's on the
want to.
Bloody Kisses album.
I want to stop. Okay.
And that's where I dropped the paper.
Here's the thing. I don't necessarily. That's hardcore right there. In so many ways, that's hardcore. Yeah. I don't necessarily like super metal, right?
No.
Like some of there's some stuff that Dolan's like, oh, you need to listen to this. I'm like, oh boy.
You saw those T-shirts though in college, those Typo Negative shirts. I'm sure you did in high school.
October Rust is
Yeah.
that the name of it? My girlfriend's girlfriend might be a top 25 song for me ever. Ever. It was I don't know. It's that good.
She has a girlfriend now. Kick it back to Real Big Fish.
Ah.
One of their biggest
Oh
songs.
wow.
Never heard of it.
Ties it back to
Well played.
sober Dolan hasn't heard of it.
That's right.
Let's
Drunk
drink a
Dolan
few more
hates it.
seltzers, and he will tell us how he
How it
feels.
sucks.
Yes.
Yeah.
That band's terrible.
I have no idea who they are.
So as we end every episode, I tried to look them up on Untapped.
Yeah.
It's sketchy. There's some There's or whatever. So I think we'll skip on.
Why don't we
tap if
just do
what it
this?
is.
Why doesn't everybody just say their favorite one?
Oh boy. Okay.
I didn't try them all, but
No, I think
I still need to try the mango fruit cart.
Oh,
The
real
mango?
quick.
is
real
that
quick.
the only one you haven't tried?
That's the only one I
Oh my
haven't
god!
tried.
I tried that
I
one.
just tried like 2 of each.
I don't. It's a close. It's first and second right here. The
Okay.
cucumber lime from Golden Road was a second, but the grapefruit Sparkalicious.
Same.
Absolutely.
Same.
Yeah.
That bootstrap. Oh my goodness.
Fantastic.
I think,
Wow.
Yes.
I think my favorite is the hibiscus lime.
Really?
Yeah, the hibiscus
Really?
lime
Wow.
From Ska?
from Ska. And then my
I'm gonna
second,
go for one more here because I gotta see.
my second is the cucumber lime.
Okay.
Third
Okay.
is the grapefruit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'll take any of this kind.
Any of the Ska
Yeah.
brewing.
Any of these.
There you go.
The bootstrap ones.
Yeah,
Those
bootstrap.
are my
Bootstrap.
favorite.
I'm sorry, bootstrap.
Yep. Grapefruit. My favorite.
These were
Yeah,
my
yeah.
least because there are too many bubbles.
But the cucumber lime, fantastic.
Cucumber
That's
lime,
good too.
Golden Road. Yeah.
Second, that would be second for me.
Yeah, I just wow. Holy cow. I went into this thinking one thing and I came out thinking something completely different.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess the moral of that story is like if you can let's compare this to what we did last year.
Okay.
Remember the mainstream.
Yeah, I didn't like any of them.
No.
No.
The Corona, Bud Light,
Vizzy,
White
yeah.
Claw.
White Claw.
even
no.
White Claw. These up against White Claw, these crush
Way
White
better.
Claw.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess spend the extra bucks and get the craft
Yes.
ones.
Get the craft ones.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what I would do if I had to drink these.
Yep,
Yep.
exactly.
But luckily, I don't
Delicious.
have
Yeah, because the same refreshing feeling, you get it from all of these that you
True.
would get from White Claw or Bud Light seltzers or whatever.
to. Or a hazy IPA.
Or easy.
I'm just going to keep dropping it in there.
I will say that the Bud Light retros that we didn't get to drink today
We're real good.
The store was out of
Yeah,
them.
they were out.
Oh, yeah,
They were
yeah,
out.
yeah.
Yeah, those are really good. The summer ice one.
Well, find the popsicles if you can't get the real deal.
Yeah.
That's all right.
I still can't believe that's a real thing, but okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Wow.
I haven't seen the popsicles. I
No.
looked once, but
Haven't seen them either.
And I was just at Costco yesterday, and they usually have everything right
Always,
away.
yeah.
So,
Right.
I don't know. So, all right, I'm going to steal one of these cucumber lime mango fruit road golden road
do it.
and put it in my pocket for later. So
I'm leaving
Good
for
call.
Colorado later this week, and I think I'm gonna take these and then the PBR seltzers.
there you go. All
Bring back some other
Yes.
good ones.
There you go.
right, Taina, thank you.
Yes.
This
Thanks
was,
for having me.
This was fun. So, all right, fellas.
We needed help. We're going to be honest.
Yeah.
Oh, we've
we
got a
had
lot
too many to
here,
get through here.
so- Yeah,
Yeah.
Glad to help anytime.
there we go. All right, we're not going anywhere for a while.
Let's have another beer.
Thank you for listening to A Beer with Atlas. Special thanks to our brand team for producing the show. Each episode of A Beer with Atlas is powered by Atlas MedStaff, an industry leader in travel healthcare staffing.